Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very calming chamomile tea, ironic considering that this is the Extreme Testing Initiative. This is the episode where we put the prison through its paces by inducing certain events and behaviours that may or may not occur naturally within the facility. We're going to see if it's secure and basically what would happen if certain things happen. So over to, I think it's staff here, and we're going to go with probably easy first. So what happens if every single prisoner started to fight? Now we have to remember this is a criminally insane facility, so a lot of them do have quite serious traits, like, well, that says criminally insane, but I think are weak, actually. Oh, okay, bad example on all this one. Extremely stoical, strong. You've got ones that may have deadly, things like that. Obviously, we do have inmates over here as well. And now the whole point is to let the prison do its own thing and see how the prisoners fare. Now we can see that there's prisoner Gareth Clark seems to be fighting with a fork, trying to get out through the centre here. Some prisoners are just fighting, some prisoners will try to get out, some will try to take over areas. That type of behaviour. It seems that a lot of them are just basically smashing the place up, or indeed other inmates. So we've had 11 deaths so far, but with this being a criminally insane facility, we also have orderlies, which means that there is... Well, don't fancy the chances of that psychologist there. Well, actually, there's Prisoner Williams has knocked them out and then proceeded to not carry on. There we go, they're now healed, and I'm guessing Williams is now going to go back in for a second helping, and then Lukewarm, the guard, is... Lukewarm? Ah, that's off porridge, isn't it? Yeah, they didn't stop Williams. Yeah, as I said, we have obviously criminally insane inmates, but we also have orderlies, so we have sedation levels now. We also have all of our guards, where possible, with tasers and stun batons that, yeah, are going to be pretty good. So, danger level obviously is going up. Inmates are... Well, that's pretty much it. How many deaths then? So, valuation, it says 12 deaths in the last 24 hours. That's actually, considering we've got 72 capacity. We have over 60 though, right? 60 criminally insane, plus a couple of inmates over here. Considering all of that, actually quite calm. Okay, let's try that again. So loading back in, and we're going to do something similar. This time it's going to be an instant riot. I have a feeling that it's going to be very similar in terms of their behaviours. So we have... Whoa, that is a fast inmate. There's Ed Lee, who is hyperactive. I guess that's why they're charging that quick. Moves around much faster when feeling suppressed and untreated. Yes. So this is where they are going to try and riot, and apparently that means smashing open this door. Are these guys trying to get into security for any particular reason? Looks like there's Mark here who's got a... I was going to say a stun bat, but it's just a standard baton. And are they running towards... Are they running towards security? Potentially. We're seeing this inmate here. Where is... Now this, right, okay, I'm just going to pause it for a moment. I just want to check what's happening over here, but that's actually interesting behaviour, not something I've seen before. We've got a couple of people fighting in the shower. There was a couple of people fighting in the corridor, but yeah, this is the one that's of note here. This is Paul Gilmer, and they are making... Did that guy just open that for them? I don't know what they're fighting. They've ran all the way to here just to start punching that door. Do they have something against this door? I thought they were going to go for security and then armory. I thought that's what I was seeing. But then running over to here, I'm thinking, are they... Ah, there you go. Yes. Ex-law enforcement and cop killer. Bradley William. I didn't know that they had those traits. And they were... Yeah. They were... on death row as well. So that's what that inmate was doing, trying to get over there. Alright, well, in spite of all that, only one death so far. There's Ed Lee. I'm guessing they were over here for a similar thing. Another death. Yeah. I mean, I can go to guard response. And guard response. And remember, none of that made me call in any emergency. So you've got boat ride police, and you've got air. Like, so you go for, say, elite ops teams. Yeah, and you can bring those in. There's your elite ops, which we haven't done, but we probably will do. Let's try... I mean, if I set them to jailbreak, where are they going to go? I think if it's a jailbreak, the only way out is this door. That's the only door that leads out to the outside where they can swim. Let's see if that actually happens. So I said about them trying to get out through that top staff door. Let's see if that is the case. So this is a jailbreak where their only goal is to get out. So obviously, standard thing of all of the guards going to try and stop them. There's going to be the orderlies who've got syringes, so you've got that sedation level there. We're not initiating any sort of guard response. We're just going to let the guards do what they think is best. And, oh, death. Interesting. Yeah. And... wow, they've picked up stun batons. We've got loads of... that's a garden fork. We've got a trowel there. We've got a psychiatrist that's probably questioning the effectiveness of their programs. And, yeah, they're going to go through here, aren't they? And then, yeah, they're definitely going through that staff door. So you see how quick that guard just let them out. That guard's called Shawshank as well. Look at all of the orderlies. I think Griffin is going to be sedated. Yes. Griffin has been sedated, very much so. We've got Carter, who we're trying to get. If you get the reference, you know. Ellison, Creaser, they're all going to get out. I think they're all going to get out. Yeah. That's actually, again, quite interesting. I wouldn't have thought they'll have got anywhere near this level. But that's going to be probably 10 or 20 people that escape, maybe. 9 with 4 deaths. And remember, that's without us initiating any sort of guard response. If I was to do that again, we could initiate a guard response here and then stop this. What would prevent this happening here? Put a sniper tower right there. Actually, put a sniper tower there maybe. Oh no, they could probably walk around the corner. A sniper tower there and there, or on these corners, would probably stop that. But for this edge case scenario, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. There is something, however, that I wouldn't say worry about, but, well, if this ever happened in the game, it's definitely something to, yeah, put on the notebook, as it were. And that is what happens if 60 criminally insane inmates are suddenly furnished with an assortment of weapons, including a sniper rifle, a revolver, a shotgun, is that a Uzi, a drill? They got the short straw there, I guess. And yeah, what would they actually do if they got these things? Well, apparently they are trying to get through the front door again. Let me go to emergencies, and we're going to bring in some elite ops. Why can I not bring in some elite ops? Oh, it's going to be air, isn't it? Elite ops teams? No? Air riot police? We can't bring them in just yet. 9 deaths so far, and I think they're trying to get out. I think that's what's happening here. I'm going to dismiss that vehicle. What's happened is basically we can't call them in because there's already helicopters here. Let's dismiss that. And you need to have a spare helicopter pad. So, yeah, they are going out that way as I expected. There's the elite ops. And we had 3 escapes. 17 deaths. Is that mainly just in and around the main body of the facility? Yes. Because a lot of these inmates, they go assault rifles, club. It literally ranges from like assault rifles to clubs. Lots of clubs there, actually. And can still being perpetrated over here. That's Merwood, who really doesn't like that bed. Yeah, it's probably a little bit more uncomfortable now, truth be told. Please don't say you're going to use that shotgun on the pet bird. No, you're going to apparently open up the chapel doors. Okay, well, once again, we've seen something quite interesting. There's the special operations helicopter, which you can call around. Don't often do that. but it's pretty cool that you can. You can sort of pilot it about and then like drop them where they need to be. Yeah, but they once again try to run out here. So that, apart from this just being a bit of a laugh, we do genuinely find some useful information. Where's the weak spot? It's this. What's the best way to fix it? Change the staff door to some sort of cell door, almost certainly as well. Build something like that and have 2 sets of doors. Have 2 sets of doors, so breaking through that is a lot harder. We could do it another way. We could have that door leading into security and then maybe remove that security door, put it there. So you have to go through security and perhaps even through the armory to get out, although maybe the latter not so much. Either way, that's been a bit of Prison Architect. Extreme Testing Initiative. We have seen what happens if the inmates all try to fight, to riot, to try and run out, which was the most effective from their side of it, and obviously just, well, what happens if every single inmate was armed. Apparently, 17 deaths and 3 escapes. Don't know if that's a failure state, but it's been, if nothing else, a little bit of a mess around. Hope you have enjoyed this look at, a little bit different look at the game and the completed and somewhat disassembled facility now. Well, as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.